So I had my annual blood tests. By the way, this is me being an idiot, so just learn from my mistake. I had my annual blood test the other day. Um, Go in, nurse just like takes 2 blood things, whatever, ask for all the things you want, and there's a huge list of stuff. It's not just estrogen, it's also like testosterone, obviously, but then they check like your liver function and your kidneys and all, a bunch of stuff that I've been told to get tests for. And I don't know, back when the NHS used to work, they used to call you up and say the lab results are in and they're all looking fine or whatever. Now they obviously don't. I just forgot all about it. And then randomly remembered, like, I don't know how long after, a month after or something, I was like, oh yeah, I wonder what the results are. So I went on the NHS app and was scrolling through, and it's like testosterone, normal levels. Fortunately, the NHS still has me listed as female, so it was just like normal levels, normal levels, normal levels for everything. And then I got to estrogen, and the like target range is like 250 to 500, whatever the units are. It's like, I can't remember what the units are. P mol, N, M, P mol, I don't know. Anyway, the point is, my value for the last 10 years has been about right, about the same, maybe a little bit low for a lot of it, but kind of about right. And the last one I got said 20,000. No, wait, not 20,000. What was it? I don't know. It was 20 times higher than it should have been. I said 100,000. Said 100,000 of this unit, where it's meant to be 500. So I had a little bit of a panic, and I so the stress here is, if you immediately just go to an NHS doctor, then you might get a nice normal doctor who's like, wow, okay, giving in their real opinion or whatever. You might also encounter someone who's just looking for an excuse to stop your medicine or to force you to go through the gender identity clinic process or all this kind of garbage. So I was really nervous to do that, so I didn't go straight to the NHS. I did have a panic because having the wrong levels can be bad for your health. And I was wondering maybe I was taking the wrong dose or whatever. I changed like brand of product like 11 months before, and I only have these blood tests once a year. So I was like, God, have I been taking the wrong dose for 11 months? Like, am I going to risk cancer and all these things? So I saw a private doctor, which with Gender GP, which is one of the many services I'm not affiliated with. I do use them. I think they're good. I know that some people have not necessarily recommended them, but for me, they've always worked. Anyway, and yeah, and the doctor I talked to was like, 100,000 is like not compatible with life. There's no like creature on earth that could have a value that high. You couldn't have that high even if you like took a sample from an aggressive tumor. There's no way your results are that high. It must be an error in the lab, or unless, surely not, but unless you were using gel and you put the gel on your arm like within a couple of hours of going to the blood test, and they took the reading out of that arm. And I was like, probably what happened was, because I do the gel in the morning when I'm brushing my teeth. So probably what happened was I woke up early and was like, shit, I've got to go to the blood test. Brushed my teeth, put the gel on, ran to the doctor's surgery or whatever, got there, and then they took the blood sample maybe within half an hour or 1 hour of me putting it on. So they probably basically just took a sample of estrogen gel and then did a test of estrogen on it. And of course, it was like a ridiculous result. So that was good. That was a big relief to find out that I'm probably not dying and I probably haven't been doing it wrong. And I checked my doses with the doctor and found out that if anything, they were a little bit low. So, yeah, pro tip, if you're going for hormone-related blood tests and you're on gel or something like that, maybe don't do the doctor told me, this is not my medical advice, talk to your own doctor, but told me not to do the gel if you have a blood test in the morning. Just don't do it in the morning till after the thing. So it's had like the 10 hours of sleeping or whatever to settle. So you live and learn. But so now I guess I've got to book in another test, and hopefully the GP will be fine with doing that rather than causing a big fuss, if I can authoritatively say that I've already talked to a doctor. So it should be okay. But yeah, maybe use the... Well, the thing is that the gel I use, like I do it on both arms because it's better to just spread it out and have a bigger surface area. So yeah, I don't know. It's probably not good to take a medicine and then half an hour later go and test to see what level of that medicine is. You probably want like a more like baseline value. But anyway, pregnant women have 10,000. Okay, interesting. Because I don't think that's what it said. I think on the NHS, I could probably look actually. It gives the range for like what part of your hormone cycle you'd be in if you were someone who had periods, and also it had a like level for pregnancy. I'm not going to look up now because fuck it. But I seem to remember being like, God, it's even higher than the highest possible one for cis women by like double.